On January 3, 2026, the United States launched airstrikes on multiple locations across northern Venezuela, including the capital city of Caracas. This marked a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict in the region. As explosions were observed around 2 a.m., the United States Armed Forces bombed infrastructure across northern Venezuela to suppress air defenses, while an apprehension force attacked President Nicolás Maduro's residence in Caracas. President Maduro and his wife, Cilia, were captured during this operation and flown to New York City by U.S. forces. The United States government announced that both had been indicted on several charges related to narcoterrorism. Maduro and Flores pleaded not guilty to the charges in a Manhattan federal court on January 5, 2026. U.S. President Donald Trump justified this operation as a law enforcement action with military support that he had inherent constitutional authority to undertake. Venezuelan Vice President Delcy Rodriguez denounced the capture as a kidnapping, and Venezuelan officials reported at least 23 Venezuelan security officers killed during the attack. Cuban government officials also disclosed that 32 members of their military and intelligence agencies were killed in the raid. This operation violated the UN Charter and Venezuela's sovereignty, as stated by officials in the United Nations, the US, and other countries, as well as international law experts. Reactions around the world included celebrations by the Venezuelan diaspora and protests against the attack. Despite President Trump stating that the U.S. would run Venezuela until there was a transition of power, this claim was contradicted by Rodriguez and later retracted by U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Access to Venezuelan oil emerged as a core reason for the action, and the Venezuelan government remained in place, with Rodriguez sworn in as acting president on January 5, 2026. In a gesture that Trump claimed contributed to avoiding a second wave of attacks, under Rodriguez, a group of political prisoners, including foreigners detained in Venezuela, were released.